I would just like to make um, some announcements before we go into the events of the match. I've made notes, but this is going to be a long one, guys. I'll take your questions and so forth afterwards, but I'm just going to make these few announcements. Ruben Diaz is officially a tier 1 member. I have wrote to the rankings board and he is now officially tier 1. I cannot remember a better defensive performance than that. I will say it again. I cannot remember a better defensive performance than what Ruben Diaz did. That was absolutely incredible. That was absolutely incredible, absolutely insane. The amounts of blocks he made, the tackles, and how he led the defense, because for too long, we always put the focus on attackers, goals, assists. And I said that football is a team game. And guys, team. Please remember that word. Because that word is going to be very key when we break this down. Team. Yes, we have individuals. Yes, we've got superstars. But this will always be a team game. Guys, remember, that's going to be the key word for this post-match analysis. It's going to be the word team. Ruben Diaz, quality, amazing, superb. Without a shadow of a doubt, you are tier 1. That was a superb, because we can't just look at guys who score goals. I keep on saying that. I appreciate the goalkeeper, appreciate the DM, appreciate the box-to-box, appreciate the winger, appreciate the left back, appreciate the defender. He was amazing. PSG did not have a single shot on target. I repeat, in 90 minutes, that is 90 minutes of football, that is an hour and a half, PSG did not have a single shot on target. This is Paris Saint-Germain. Di Maria, Neymar, Mauro Icardi, who sleeps with other people's wives. They did not have a single shot on target, and a great reason for that is because of this man called Ruben Diaz. Tier 1. You deserve it. Neymar has been inducted into the Brick Academy. 100%. We will now discuss which class he needs to be inducted in, whether it's Class C, Class B, or Class C. But Neymar, you are an official member of the Brick Academy. You are Class C. I will be updating the website after I finish with this. You are a brick. You are 1000% a brick. That has to be one of the most disgraceful performances I've ever seen from a so-called superstar. The next person that puts this fraudulent piece of crap in the same sentence as Ronaldinho, I will smack you in the face. I swear to God. I swear to you. If you put this man in the same vicinity as Ronaldinho, I will fight you. I will fight you. Don't you dare put this useless... Ruben Diaz isn't tier 1. Riyad Mahrez is up at tier 2. And Neymar is Class C. Verratti is under review. Those are the current updates for you guys right now. So let's just move on. And I want to know and talk about the game and so forth. But I have to reiterate that I am begging you, please, because I'm trying to keep very calm right now, but I am begging you, please, guys, I'm begging you. I don't ask for much. So I'm just begging you, please, don't you dare put Neymar in the same category as Ronaldinho. If you do that, I swear to you, I will fight you. I will fight the living. I will beat the crap out of you, please. I know it may sound weird and so forth, because it's okay, why are you so obsessed about it? But please, please, don't you dare put this man in the same sentence as Ronaldinho, or I will attack you. I will deal with Neymar afterwards. I've got him settled there, so don't worry. I'm deal with him. But we need to talk about this game. I want to start on a macro level and then build him down, because I think whenever we do this post-match analysis, I want to tell a story. Before we go into the nitty-gritty, I want us to paint a picture. So what is the picture that we want to paint? Team, individual. Team and individual. I love dribblers. I love skillful players. I love guys who like to take the initiative. Within reason. This is still a team game. This is still a team game. This is not basketball. So Maradona, of course, he was an individual that made a difference, but he also listened to tactics and instructions. Of course, Ronaldo was that dude. He listened to tactics and instructions. Of course, Zidane was that dude. He listened to tactics and instructions. Of course, Ronaldinho was that dude, but he still listened to tactics and instructions because it's a balance. Hero ball doesn't exist in football. That's basketball. If you have a Michael Jordan, that's a difference maker. A Kyrie Irving, that's a difference maker. A LeBron James, that's a difference maker. Those are difference makers. It's 5-on-5. It's a smaller place. This is football. And in football, we want our individuals. We want our superstars. But there has to still be instructions. There has to still be a direction for where you want to go. There has to be. I'm going to get to Neymar. I'm going to get to this freaking dude. But I just want you to start there that team and individual. Individuals can never win. Ask France in 2010. Ask them. Individuals can never win. Galacticos, they were supposed to win everything. Individuals can never win in this sport. You must marry the individual with tactics, with instructions, with direction, with a philosophy, with discipline. Discipline. Without discipline, this sport is too complicated. There are so many variables. This is the most complicated sport in the world, which is why we love it so much. We love this sport so much because it is complicated, and you have to have discipline. Even if you're an individual that is trying to express yourself, you still have to have discipline. Team. Man City were a team. Instructions, discipline, focus. They had a strategy, they had an idea, and they executed it. Guys, I'm painting a full picture. Let's talk over the two legs. I keep hearing some stuff. I keep hearing that City got lucky in the first leg. I keep hearing that. Did they? And I told people that, wait a minute. How many clear-cut chances did PSG create in that first leg? Because it's the same story. Because the story of both legs is Man City's defense said, what's up? Man City's defense said, what's up? The story of this is that Pep learned. Pep realized that you need to care about the defense. Of course, the attack is key. And I'm going to talk about Mahrez, my Algerian man. Of course, the midfield is key because you have to have the creativity and the control, but you need the defense. You need the defense. Because you need to make sure that thou shall not pass. Because if the defense says TSNP, all you need is 1 or 2 goals. All you need to do is just tell Ruben Diaz. Just tell Diaz, we will score 1 goal. And Diaz will be like, score 1 goal? Are you sure? Cool. They won't score. You just get that goal, they're not going to pass. Another two legs, all that they did was a Marquinhos header. Man City were incredibly comfortable for that whole game. Incredibly comfortable. That has to be one of, for me, that is the best, that has to be one of the best Man City performances I've ever seen. I will argue that performance is almost as good as the 2011. For me, I think that is Pep's greatest performance was the 2011 Champions League final, specifically the second half. This is close. This is close because why I like this was it was a complete performance. Because what you saw was great passing, great interception. Fernandinho was money in that game. Smart, intelligent counterattacks. Superb, amazing decision making because this is a team. Every time anyone has the ball, who's to my right? Who's to my left? Who goes fourth? Okay, I go forth, I dribble, hit the pass. Because I remember Copa del Rey, there was a game that Barcelona played. I think it was the Copa del Rey final. And it was against Real Madrid. And I think he had the Barcelona players sit down, and Pep said that when you have the ball, you pass again, you pass the ball again, and again, and again, and again. Now, you may agree or disagree. I have my views upon it. But whether you agree or disagree, it's an idea. It's a clear, concise idea that people buy into. And this is a clear consent, because what you saw was a team that had a very clear, specific plan. A very clear, specific plan. And you saw a bunch of jokes. I'm going to get into PSG, guys. Don't worry, I will. I'm going to get into LSG, but let's start good. Because I always say, when people say, let's start with the good news, then we'll go with the bad news. So let's keep going with the good news, because the bad news, it's going to get ugly, guys. It's going to get ugly, guys. Get your drinks, guys. It's going to get ugly. Oh, it's going to get ugly. Oh my gosh, guys. Guys, it's going to get ugly. It'll be real bad. Yeah, it's going to be real bad. It's going to be real bad. Okay. Let's look at our first goal. What a pass. What a pass from Ederson. Superb. That pass destroyed PSG because they just didn't see that pass. They didn't see it, And the key thing was it didn't matter because homeboy was in his own half. So that pass decimated PSG. So that's created the situation. But then you still need someone to say what's up. And Mahrez. Algeria, stand up. Algeria, stand up. You have a superstar on your hands. You have a superstar on your hands. I don't want to start a North African civil war. I really don't. But I've said for a long time that based on quality, based on just technical quality, Mahrez is the best African football player in the world. But now, I think we can now put quality aside because Mahrez, he's coming for that African Player of the Year award. He's coming for it. Because you saw what he did in the first leg. And you see, the second goal was just the final blow. That first goal was what changed the course of the game. Because that first goal is what punctured PSG's heart. And remember, I don't think it was with his right foot against a very good keeper in Navas. This is what clutch means. I told you. See, this is my language. See, Mahrez is speaking my language. I don't care how many you score in the EPL. I don't care how many you score in the freaking Papa John's Cup. See, this is the house. This is my house. This is my home. This is where I live. That's clutch. Mahrez, you're up at tier 2. Well done. Congrats. Welcome. Welcome. You're here. You can now officially call yourself an upper tier 2 player. That's where you are right now because that's clutch. This guy cashed the check in both legs. He cashed the check in both legs. PSG were doing cross and inshallah. They were doing cross and inshallah. That's what these guys were doing. And why were they doing it? They were not doing it by choice. I've never seen a City team defend as well. No, I've never seen a Pep team defend as well as this. City defensively were incredible. Absolutely incredible. PSG couldn't move. They couldn't move. And you could say that because City were so good at defensively, how much blame can we give on PSG? Because I'm going to come for that boy. I'm going to come for that boy. But don't worry, I'm saving him till last. Don't worry. I'm saving your boy till last. But the City defense was superb. Absolutely superb. And because the defense was so superb, because they would not allow anything to come through the center, PSG kept on going wide and wide and wide. And every time they crossed the ball, who are they crossing the ball to? This dude is only known for sleeping with other people's wives. Mauro Icardi. How did Mauro Icardi manage to play 61 minutes? Apart from him being Argentine, because that is what I call Argentine. It's Argentine bias. The reason why he played 61 minutes is because of Argentine freaking bias. That's why he played all of that, because dude is garbage. You are crossing to Mauro Icardi. What do you expect to happen? What do you freaking expect to happen? There was a moment, and this is moment, and see, I liken this moment to 2010, and I'll tell you why this rhymes with 2010. Because 2010, I can't remember what game it was, but I remember Inter Milan, they put like a block and they celebrated that block like it was a win. So you saw like Samuel and Lucy basically beat their chest and so forth, and they celebrated like a win. Because I was like, no, they celebrated that block like if it was a goal. Similar thing here. Neymar had the ball, he delayed. So he delayed. Diaz went down. He delayed Zinchenko and Stones. They both stood. They stood, and then they timed their tackle from when he got the shot. Then Zinchenko was the first guy to put the block, and they all just hugged each other. And that kind of unity and unison is why PSG could not break these guys down. That's unity and unison is why PSG were not able to have a single shot on target. I've got to talk about Diaz again, man. Guys, I need someone to. I need to see. I'm not a stats merchant, but I'm going to go to who scored. I'm going to go to who scored. I need to say what's up to who scored, because who scored needs to tell me. And I need you guys. I need someone to go to who scored, and I need you to find out how many blocks did Diaz make in that game, because it could be a record. It could be a record. The amount of blocks that this guy made was insane. I remember we are living in a world where if the ball hits your arm, you're screwed. So he is really risking himself by putting his body there, ensuring that his arms are not in the way. Diaz was incredible. Portugal, you have a defender. You have a genuine successor to Carvalho and Pepe and I'm saying this because this dude is young. He could have the potential to surpass Carvalho and Pepe in the future. Because this guy's a defender. This guy is a ruthless defender. Because he's physical, he's tough, he's aggressive, no nonsense, he's intelligent, and he understands how to play the position. That is a potent mix for a top. We are looking at the next big-time defender. And for me, he has transformed Man City. For me, it's got to be signing on the season. Please tell me. Like, unless I don't know. Okay, am I being reactionary? Please tell me, and then I'll stop. But I'm saying that this has to be signing on the season based on the impact he has made on this team. Because what this team has always been suffering from is they give away silly goals. That they are very porous. That it's very easy to account them. And this guy has just closed it all down. Because for me, I believe that in defenders influence the defensive line. They influence the defensive line. And I think that Diaz, his performance and his leadership and the way that he's played, I believe it has influenced Stones. It has influenced Zinchenko as well. But one quick thing, Fernandinho. Because I was a bit worried about, why would you play Fernandinho? Because Rodri has played so well. I think Rodri has sort of been a consistent performer for Pep. So I was like, wow, but Fernandinho had a superb game. Because the amount of interceptions he had, the usage of the ball, he didn't really give the ball away. And the key thing as well, which is what he was there for, smart tactical fouls. And if you looked very carefully, he picked his fouls, because you have to pick your fouls very well to ensure that you don't get a yellow card and so forth. And you have to know which fouls to make. That those fouls are not yellow cards, but those fouls slow down the game and can suppress the momentum of the opposition. So I can tell you, Fernandinho is a very smart player. And that was a superb, amazing captain's performance by him. I'm done with the notes. It's now time to get real. I think Neymar might be finished. I cannot think of a more disgraceful performance than that. Neymar was playing hero ball. Guys, I am a guy who loves dribblers, and people even call me, you're a dribble merchant. Oh, thank you. I love watching dribbles. Like, one thing that I like to do is whenever I go onto YouTube, I look at show reels of Ronaldinho, Ronaldo impossible technique, Ronaldo during his whole Copa America stints, Ronaldo at Inter Milan, and I just love seeing skills. Of course I do. Like Figo's skills as well, and so forth. I love seeing these things, But guys, there's a time and place to dribble. There is a time and place to dribble. See, my thing is that I will always applaud somebody who wants to dribble and take the game to the opposition. But there's another thing when you are trying to dribble in your own half. There's another thing when you are literally diving into three men. Because it was obvious what City's tactic was. City's tactic are double team, triple team. This is the most dangerous player, specifically because they don't have Mbappe. So once the Mbappe threat is now gone, we can now double team him and triple team him. But Neymar, you were just trying to show off. You're supposed to win the game, then show off. Like when you're winning the game, then you can show off. But you're losing. You need to get back into the game. And so why are you showing off? Why? For what reason? That was a disgraceful performance. Pathetic. And I cannot wait until the hangouts we have on Wednesday because I want to talk. I want to have a discussion with you guys. You see, we'll do the hangouts on Wednesday, but I want to have a discussion because I need to speak to people who will still defend Neymar after that type of performance. I need to speak to you. I must speak to people who will defend Neymar after that wretched performance because that was a disgrace. That was a disgrace. And if you're a Neymar fan, you should feel ashamed. You should feel ashamed of yourself because that man was just trying to play by himself. That man was just trying to look good because he has like a new partnership with Fortnite and he wants to now build up his image and he wants to ensure and maintain his brand image and so forth. So maybe because he wants to maintain his brand image, he feels that he has to now look good, that even if his team loses, as long as he looks good as an individual, hey, it's all good. This is football. And in football, I repeat myself, there is no space for hero ball. And in football, there is a way you can play well and lose. Yes. There's a way that you can play well and lose. Where you can say, this guy tried. Can't say anymore. Ruben gave everything he had in that 2014 World Cup. 2018, I said again, Hazard, he did all he could. See, Hazard, that's playing well on a losing team. Because he's trying to make things happen. He's trying to win the game. He's trying to help the team and inspire the team to win the game. Neymar was trying to win the game by himself. See, there's a difference between there's a difference between trying as an individual to inspire a team to win and trying to individually win it all by yourself. Those are two very different things. You do need individuals, but those individuals have to work in tandem with the freaking team. Neymar was playing by himself. This clown, this absolute showboating, arrogant prima donna piece of crap dude was just trying to play by himself. I mean, how can Neymar raise his head and look at anybody now? How can anybody in their life put this clown, this useless, wretched clown, in the same freaking stratosphere as Ronaldinho or R9 or Rivaldo or Romario? You've got to be sick. You've got to be sick in your head. You've got to be sick in the head. This dude is done. Because see, for me, I thought I was going to come here where Neymar tries things, but they lose. But I'll still say Neymar. And people say, okay, but he tried, he did his best. I'll say, nah, you failed. Oh, I didn't expect this. I did not expect this. Oh, this is bad. Because you contributed to your team losing. The amount of times Neymar lost the ball. Because remember what we say. If you lose the ball high up. So let's say you're inside the opposition 18-yard box and you lose the ball there. Cool. Because you're trying to make something happen. There is no excuse for losing the ball in your own half. This dude was trying this. I saw a moment where in his own half, Neymar was trying to dribble past 3 players in his own half. He literally ran straight into 3 players and was trying to do like little pirouettes. 3 players in his own half. He got dispossessed, and City had like a 3-on-3. I was like, wow. This is indiscipline that I've never... Guys, I swear to you, please tell me I have never seen indiscipline like this before. Lie. I know if you see discipline like this, so I beg. Never in my life have I seen indiscipline like this. This man don't craze. Neymar, he don't craze because I've never seen... Look, and this now speaks to what PSG is about and why this club is a joke. It's a joke. The PSG idea project, you've embarrassed yourselves now, because what I see there is, and this is maybe what Tuchel talked about. Maybe this is why Tuchel left, because Tuchel had like an interview where he said that if you're a manager of PSG, you're not really a manager of PSG, because there are other guys that make the decision for you. And I think the issue with PSG is you just come in and you have to be at the behest of the superstars. Because if you have a manager who has final say, the buck stops with him, and the discipline comes down from him, you don't see that kind of reaction. You don't see that kind of display. Because, guys, that was disgraceful. That was absolutely, utterly disgraceful. Like, it was a mess. I have never seen anything like that in a semi. Please, in a Champions League semi-final, I've never seen such an embarrassing, disgraceful, disorganized display. Because obviously, I think Schalke got to the semi one time, and they just got destroyed. So teams have been destroyed in a CL semi, but they've not disgraced themselves. They've not embarrassed themselves. They've not lacked discipline. They've just got beat by a better team. This was disgraceful. This was disgraceful. So all these jokes that we make of PSG now, they're all warranted. So when we call them LSG, that's why we call them LSG. But you see, this is now taking another turn of LSG, because when we called them LSG was because you bottle stuff. So Miracle at Camp Nou, Nightmare in Paris. But now LSG is now taking a different twist, because this club can't be taken seriously. This club can't be taken seriously. This club, you see, I always say that football clubs are not football clubs, they are brands. They are brands. Like, let's keep it real, they're brands. But you're a brand and a football club. Real Madrid is a huge brand, but it's a football club. It's a brand, but it's a football club. PSG is a brand. Full stop. There is no football in this PSG. None at all. Absolutely none at all. Guys, I never want to hear Neymar's name again. Never mention this guy's name again. Never. I don't want to hear it. And Mbappe must, you guys, you know what I believe? I think Mbappe probably told Pochettino that I'm not feeling good. I can't play, because Mbappe was like, I don't want to be on that pitch, because I can smell this. So I don't want to be on that pitch with this going on. I mean, I've never seen such an embarrassing performance like that before in such a major game from such a major team. It's shocking. It's shocking. It is so shocking. That's what I just witnessed was terrible. Terrible. And I'm a guy that I like the concept of a PSG, because I'm a football fan and I want to see the very best players come through. Like the Galacticos, that was cool. So I like the idea, but you've still got to have respectability with that idea. Oh, fill it with superstars. Let the superstars run free, but there must still be a general theme. There must still be general discipline, because guys, the key to life is balance. Balance. Have your fun, but have your fun with discipline. Enjoy yourself. Be free, but within a paradigm of discipline. Because this is Man City's night. And I don't want to end this without talking about Man City, because City fans, you've got a great chance to do this. Because that team I just watched tonight, right now, that is the best team right now. Hold up. City fans, hold up. Let me just say one thing right now. And guys, I will get your questions. Guys, send in your questions, send in your dubs and so forth. I will get to your questions, guys. Don't worry. I have them all listed up. So I will get to your dubs and your questions. Send them in. I will pull them all up. Remember when we said, remember when I said that a full strength Bayern would beat PSG? And people said, oh, no, shush. And I said that this was a Bayern Munich team that was missing Goretzka, Lewandowski, and Gnabry, three critical attacking players. They were missing three critical attacking players, and they were one goal away from knocking out PSG. And people said, oh, no. I am fully convinced now. 1,000%. Full strength Bayern Munich would have beaten PSG. And we would have had a much better semi-final with Bayern Munich. Because that right there was it's almost to the extent of I would ban PSG for a year. Based on just the stunts they just pulled right now, I would ban them for a year. But guys, this is about Man City. City fans, you like, this is the best team. Whoever comes through between Real Madrid and Chelsea, this is the team to beat. This is the strongest team. And City, it's yours to lose. If City play like this in the final, they win. Now, they have to play like this, and they have to execute this, and playing in a Champions League final is a whole different affair. But if they do, you win it, because you could see it in these guys' faces. You could see the hurts from Monaco, the pain from Liverpool, the agony from Tottenham, the embarrassment from Lyon. Those things were all forming in their minds. Because before the game, they just played all of the times that they got knocked out. And those were painful things. And we insulted Pep. We abused him. So this guy's, you're a loser, good for nothing, blah, blah, blah. We abused him. And credits. Kept pulling through. Kept the head down. Kept pulling through. Kept your head down. Kept pulling through. This was a very good performance by Man City. A very good, strong performance by Man City. And it was also a very good City's performance. Let's keep it real. Defense for both legs. For both legs, City's performance City's defensive performance was amazing. Defensively, they were amazing. De Bruyne, you came up big. You didn't have to score, you came up big. Well, he did score in the first leg, but De Bruyne in both legs, that's what I want to see. See, De Bruyne, yes, this is what I want to see. This is what I want to see, because that was big. Foden came up huge. This is why I said, no, Foden, this kid can play. See, this kid is a footballer. Because to be this young and to be having that display of technique, superb. And Zinchenko, this was a huge game. You're not one of the star players, huge game. He came huge. Kyle Walker came huge. Okay, he came huge. But this was just a very surgical, professional performance by Man City. And right now, they're definitely the guys to beat, man. So, guys, let's see what you guys are saying, man. Let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, Lord in heaven, man. Lord in heaven, man. Okay. So, all right. Wow. Okay. Damn. Okay, let's just get this. So, from Wisky Jackson, I had to cancel my Chinese. Wisky Jackson. Wisky Jackson. Bro, you shouldn't have canceled it. I ate very well. What's it called? Where am I? I ate a nice meal and I had pretzels with caramel dip. So why did you cancel your thing? I ate very well, because I was like, you know what? What I'm seeing is so crap and garbage. I'm going to enjoy this embarrassment with a meal. Yes, I will enjoy this embarrassment with a meal. So I don't know why you cancel your Chinese. YSK Jackson, I'm going to commit verbal homicide on LSG tomorrow. YSK Jackson is going to be brutal. It's going to be brutal. Like, these guys are a bunch of clowns, a bunch of flipping clowns. Ivorian Child says, what did I tell you about LSG's bratty attitude? Ivorian Child, this is a whole new. They stooped to a whole new law. This is a new law. We all knew about it. This is a new law. Because I've never seen anything like that. Was just because it was the whole thing. The performance for me, it stank. It stank. That's why I can't actually, because see, I can't wait to watch ESPN FC, and I want to hear what Julien Laurent says. Because Julien Laurent, he obviously like is a reporter, and he always gets invited to Neymar's party, and he's a PSG fan. I cannot wait to hear what Julien Laurent says, because that right there, that was disgraceful. From Cotley Awesome, who says LSG is forever that moniker until they win the CL. Yes. Cotley Awesome. The badge. See, the Barcelona wing is already in there. The badge is getting inducted. I forgot. So basically, Neymar and the badge are inducted. The PSG badge and Neymar, they are both inducted. And yes, henceforth until they win the CL, they will be called LSG. After that, they will be called LSG. From YSK Jackson again says that only thing close to Diaz tonight was 06 Cannavaro. Diaz was because I remember that game, and Cannavaro was big. Diaz made more blocks. See, Cannavaro was amazing throughout the tournament. So throughout the whole tournament, Cannavaro was amazing. Diaz, for me, he made too many blocks, way too many blocks, too many tackles. But Cannavaro was so close. He was more in that game. From Whimsical Thought, thank you for the dog, Whimsical Thoughts. Will Abdullahi apologize? Hope we go to credit Pep. Whimsical, I don't want him to win. I didn't want him in the final. Based on what PSG did, Whimsical Thoughts, I'm gonna give. See, it's so funny how things work, because I was supposed to come on here and be like, oh gosh, Pep is in them, so angry, blah, blah. But based on how garbage PSG were, how good City were, how professional City were, the professional job that they did, Pep, okay. Pep, congratulations. Congratulations, because you schooled those clowns. You schooled those clowns. And you deserve to win, and you deserve to school those clowns. It should have been 4 or 5. The only disappointment I have is that it should have been 4 or 5. It should have been 4 or 5. From RD717, thank you for the dub. Let's get real. So this is from RD717. Thank you for the dub. He says, let's get real. PSG is a nightclub, not a football club. These guys are jokers. This team is nothing more than a paycheck. RD7, these guys are clowns. These guys are clowns. And they deserve to get clowned. Nobody should treat these guys with respect. They deserve no respect whatsoever. And people should just show them the ultimate disrespect. All the disrespect. Until you win the CL, nobody. When you see them walk through the streets, just turn away. If you see them walking down a path, go to the path. Yeah, they're a nightclub. They're a joke. They're like a party, a nightclub party. Jokers, complete and utter jokers. From YSK Jackson, thank you for the YSK Jackson. Cristiano CL failure at Juve. Let's talk Neymar. As much as I enjoy clowning Cristiano, Neymar's failure is far greater than Cristiano. When he made that final last year, who did he play? Dortmund? Atalanta? And against Atalanta, how many chances did you miss? Atalanta, Leipzig, and then when you faced the real team, you lost 1-0 and you played crap in that thingy. Cristiano may have failed, but not to the same level as Neymar. Like, Neymar, this is a failure beyond belief. See, Cristiano, at least he scored key goals. At least he was the only one that contributed, and he was always professional. He was always remained professional. this clown, not only have you failed to deliver, put up brick performances, but you've also been unprofessional as well. So no. From Yasser's side, man, thank you for the double Yasser's side. Pep finally finds a reason to not be. So Pep finally finds a reason not to be forced to play in big games. Shout out to Foden, the best English player in world football, and Mahrez. Wow. No, look, man. Pep didn't have to do much. It was still great tactics, but Pep has a statement that was surprisingly easy. Like that's was some. We dealt with these clowns surprisingly easy. These clowns, we really dealt with these loser clowns very easily indeed, man. So yeah. From let's see. Oh yeah, and also what's it called? Foden superb. Like for me, definitely one of England's best players. You know, and because so when I see Foden, I'm like, no, this guy he passes the height like he's a footballer. The guy is a footballer. And Mahrez, that's Claude. I tell you again, he's the best African player. He is the best. I'm Salah. I'm sorry, Mahrez has surpassed you. From Whitesky Jackson, who says, "Who's greater, really, Kaka or Neymar?" Be honest. No, Kaka is. Kaka is. I told you. Right now, I'm giving Neymar no jobs. I don't care about how good he is. After what I saw there, I don't want to hear the name of Neymar. I'm putting Fred above Neymar. Oh, I didn't stutter. And I am a stutterer. I didn't stutter. I am putting Fred, the dude we saw in 2014. I am putting Fred above Neymar. Yeah, I said that. Ivorian Child. Thank you for the dub, Ivorian Child. Thank you for the dub. Thank you for the dub. Thank you for the snack. Thank you for that snack. Thank you for that snack. Under review, he's already been under review for the longest time. There's not one individual that deserves to be in the academy more than Icardi. Oh no. Icardi is going class B. Icardi is going class B. Neymar, let's give Neymar an entry level into class C. Icardi is class B. And he's knocking on the door of class C. So yeah, I will be updating that tonight. Tonight, I'll be updating Icardi over to class B. From Kule Axel, thank you for the meal. No, thank you for the snack. Thank you for the $5 snack. Thank you for that $5 snack, Kule Axel. He says Diaz is Mbappe, Neymar, and Haaland's biological father. Ballon d'Or winner if he helps Portugal in Euros. We're going ahead of ourselves here. If City win the Champions League, Portugal win the Euros, and he plays a big part in Portugal winning the Euros, you probably have to give him the Ballon d'Or. But my thing though is that the Ballon d'Or is so biased against defensive players, and because it's such a popularity contest, they will try to find a way. Put it this way: if Barcelona win La Liga, and Argentina win Copa America, it's going to go to Messi. If Barcelona win La Liga, and like Argentina make the Copa America final and Messi plays well, they'll give it to Messi over Diaz, if Diaz does all the things. But for me, if Portugal win the Euros and he balls in the Euros and City win the Champions League and he balls in the final, oh yeah, you have to give it to him. You have to. From Daniel Vincent, thank you for the $5 meal, man. Thank you for the $5 snack. Thank you for that $5 snack. Daniel Vincent, thank you for the $5 snack. Foden, 20 years old. Ruben Diaz, 23. Two generational talents. Quality. Now, generational is a bit harsh. I mean, it's a bit of a strong word. I don't want to put that pressure upon them and call them generational yet. But these are two extremely good young players. And that's the thing. Foden is 20. Foden is 20, and he's going to be in a final. I remember Foden scored those 2 key goals in both legs, man. So, bro, Foden's on the map. Foden has put himself on the map. And that's why it's like, you can't call me anti-English. Mount is cool. This Foden kid, no, this kid is the real deal. This kid is the real deal. Ruben Diaz is 23. And remember, defenders can play for a very long time. So Ruben Diaz at 23, that is money. From Whitesky Jackson, who says, Neymar is another case of your talent means effort. Yeah. Talent without proper execution is useless. It's useless. You know, true greatness is when talent marries hard work and execution. And execution. But you have to be disciplined. We can, of course, Ronaldinho entertained us, but Ronaldinho was still disciplined. He still listened to what Rijkaard said. He still was listening to the system that Rijkaard gave him, so he was still disciplined in what had to be done, and he was effective. You have to be effective because talent is nothing. From Shane Schubert, man. Shane Schubert, that was a very funny video that he sent. That it made me laugh. I laughed out loud, that video that he sent me. I was asked, but and also Shane, you said so. Shane was the one who said red card, but it wasn't. But it was Di Maria instead of Neymar. So I was asked to believe Marco is better than J Kim, or than Joshua Kimmich. Hey, look, Shane. Look. What can I say? It was a bad day at the office. It was a bad day at the office for your boy Marco. Look, he tried, man. He tried. He tried. Look, Marco tried. No. I'm going to clown a Neymar. Verratti, yeah, look. All right, look. Okay. What do you want to do? You want me to put him on under review? Okay, fine. I'll put him under review. Jay Jockin, thank you for the dope. He says, Neymar is trash. Verratti is trash. Class A bricks. Neymar is trash right now, and his name is Neymar. I don't know who... Guys, I don't know who Neymar is. Who is this guy you used to talk of? I've never heard of a Neymar before. I know who Neymar is. I know Neymar very well. I don't know who the hell Neymar is. Neymar is a trash embarrassment to football. Verratti, guys, come on, easy. Like, look, come on, guys, just come. Take it easy on Marco. He tried. Marco tried. From Alberto Cardenas. Alberto Cardenas, man. Thank you for the snack. Thank you for the $5 snack. Thank you for that $5 snack, Alberto Cardenas. He says, you need to stop him. The Web Guardiola transformation is about to complete. Albert, I put my hopes on this I feel like such a fool. I feel like such a fool that I put my hopes on these clowns, man. But Albert, he's in the final, bro. I can't stop it. Albert he's in the final. I can't stop it. He's there now. He is there now. He can't be stopped. So it is what it is. It is what it is, Albert, man. Web Guardiola, man. Web Guardiola saying what's up. Wisky Jackson, man. Thank you for the dub, Wisky Jackson. So you're telling me Poch brought Mbappe to watch. Wisky Jackson, I don't think... My theory is this. I believe Mbappe told Pochettino at halftime that if you bring me on, I will punch you in the face and I will release your nudes. That's what he said. Is that I will release your nudes and I'll punch you in the face, because Mbappe, he knew what Mbappe started first up and was like, nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. Because he knew that no, I can't change what that's, because that situation I'm seeing there can be changed. So no, I think Mbappe said to Pochettino that if you release me, I'll release your nudes and where you haven't shaved, and I will fight you. From Hassan, who says, thank you for the dub, Hassan. Neymar can't look Kaka, Dino, R9, and Pele in the face. Hassan, what am I looking at? If Neymar is in the same planet as these dudes, he has to get shape-shipped off. If I find Neymar in the same planet, the same Milky Way as those dudes, he's getting shape-shipped off. The heck? That's it. You better be very careful. I don't want to see you even. Neymar, even if you dream about Ronaldinho, I'm gonna get a screwdriver and unplug your brain. Don't even dream about them. Don't even think about them. The heck? Kevin Higgins, thank you for the dub. Is the Diaz signing better than Van Dijk? It's a great argument. It's a great, because Van Dijk will help transform. But I see, for me, the only one always said, and Diaz is. Van Dijk never had a performance like that. My whole thing with Van Dijk is that I could never really tell you, oh, this was an amazing Van Dijk performance. Oh, this was an amazing thing that he had. He just brought calm to the defense, and I think the system helped him. Van Dijk never had a performance like what I saw tonight. Never. Where you can see a guy defending. The guy is blocking. He's tackling. He's like, no, yes, he's there. He is individually making a difference in the game. So Van Dijk never had a game like that. Never. You know? Because Van Dijk always he backed away, and Diaz, he's coming straight. He's going straight for you, and he's making that tackle. So he's putting himself on the line. So I think Diaz is a better signing. But Van Dijk was amazing, though. Let's keep it real. Van Dijk was amazing. From YSK Jackson, who says, be sure to ban Lay from playing Fortnite at the Brick Academy. Bro, the guy is going to be eating sand, and he's going to be in a 1-by-1 bedroom. Okay, so where Pullovers are going to be nibbling at his balls. Trust me, there ain't no electricity in the Brick Academy. From YSK Jackson again, who says, Neymar, close eyes, dribble, and inshallah. And also add stupidity and arrogance to that as well. I cannot believe I saw this. I cannot believe I saw this guy try to run straight into 3 players and try to dribble them. I can't believe it. He ran straight through 3 players and tried to dribble. This is sick man. Shane Schubert, annual legacy game for Neymar, annual no-show. Shane, we are witnessing a fraud. We are witnessing a fraudulent, useless player and a man who is a pathetic, disgraceful excuse of a professional football player. From Kalmukian, thank you for the snack. Kalmukian, I gave it a snack. Who's made the bigger impact? Diaz. Oh, wait, so I think the same question. Diaz at Man City or Van Dijk at Liverpool? Kyle, they both made amazing impacts. Massive. I have to say Diaz. And for the reason I said before with Kevin is Van Dijk never had a game like what I saw tonight. What I saw tonight was a defender took charge. Because I don't know who they voted for man of the match. I don't care whether Mahrez scored both goals. Diaz was that dude of the game. That dude of the game was Diaz. Neymar was brick of the game. Ruben Diaz was that dude of the game. So for me, I'm going to have... It's close because they were both amazing. Van Dijk, let's keep it real. I don't want to be reactionary. Van Dijk transformed Liverpool, and Van Dijk was a huge reason. Diaz, nah. From was okay, so you just read for lost to was. So from was Colchoneros, previously lost Colchoneros. Thank you for the dub. PSG might be the most unprofessional big club in the world. Might. Hey, okay, let me correct you. PSG is the most unprofessional big club in the world. There you go. I helped you out. Might. From Armchair Critic, who says, Neymar, an ode to dispossessions. Verratti valiant. Verratti tried. I know people are going to hate on Verratti because of how much I preach about him, but Verratti, he tried. Neymar was pathetic. He was pathetic. The amount of times that clown lost the ball was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. The amount of time that he lost the ball was completely and utterly embarrassing, man. All right. Oh, fuck. Wow, man. These are... Thank you for the dubs, guys. Thank you for the dubs. I'll do my best to try and get through these, man. So, from Grim Knight's Grievance, we have to stop Man City at all costs, man. This is a good team. Grim. They will be favorites whoever they face in the final. Favorites don't always win. They will be favorites in the final. This is a good team. And they really want it. They really want it. Because you can see how much it's pained them all through those years. They really want it. If they win, man, it's going to be a tough stream. Because if Pep gets his third seal, and once City now gets over the seal hump, man, we could see a massive sea change for the decade fourth, man. So, yes, Said, man, thank you for the snack. Thank you for that $5 snack, man. Since the second half of the first leg, did PSG even have a shot on target? I warned everyone about Pochettino. This is why Foden is better than Sterling's career. Over the 90 minutes, yes, they didn't have a shot on target. And a big reason for that was City's incredible defense, Fernandinho's superb display in midfield, and absolutely one of the all-time great defensive performances by Ruben Dias in a Champions League game. So the outstanding performance by City totally made PSG look like a bunch of clueless clowns. Pochettino is going to Pochettino. Bro, what were your tactics? I don't understand what his tactics were. I feel bad for Sterling, man, but could they keep real, man? I think Foden have already done. Like, Mahrez has already surpassed Aguero. I think Foden has already done more than Sterling. I think ever since Sterling missed that open goal, I think, Sterling, his career may have ended the moment he missed that open goal. The moment he missed that open goal, I think his career never recovered, man. And I said it when it happened. From Himesh Iteshuma, do you think Chelsea can win the final? Himesh, can you relax? Himesh, how dare you say that to me? How dare you? We have a semi-final to negotiate. So I resent that comment. So let's know. So no. Thank you for the dub and so far. Thank you, but I'm not going to respond to whether Chelsea can win the final because my focus is on the semi. So let's first do that semi, then we can do the final. But what I will say though, Himesh, is City are going to be tough to beat. The City guys, they're going to be tough to beat because these guys, they're good and they want it. And they want it. From Martin Rosario, man, says, get Ahmed on the phone. He owes me. Get Ahmed on the phone. He owes me 500. Hashtag bricks. Martin, please don't tell me you put money on. Martin, I'm begging you. Please don't tell me you put $500 on PSG. Martin, I am begging you. Please don't tell me you put $500 on PSG, please. Andrew Laurie, thank you for the dub, Andrew Laurie. CFC versus City FA Cup semi win was crucial to save for football. Andrew, bro. Andrew, my friend. Andrew, we may have saved football because Andrew, if we had lost that game, they're beating Leicester City, and these guys could have done a quadruple. And now that is a stream I wouldn't turn up for. That is a stream I say I will leave it to you. I will not turn up for that stream. From Promo, thank you for the dub, Promo. Only Chelsea have a chance of beating City, in my opinion. Don't use the FA Cup semi game. Need I remind the audience that semi-final game, City rested a lot of their players. That wasn't City's first team. They rested a lot of their players. So you can't use that as an example, bro. Okay, you cannot use it as an example. No way. Oh, and also, shout out to your boy Antonio Badani with the Cash App, bro. Ooh. Thank you for the Cash App, man. Cash App, £3.60 dub from Antonio Badani. He says, Mbappe and Neymar will leave and Pep has returned. Mbappe has to leave. Mbappe has to leave. Okay. Mbappe, he has to leave. Bro, you can't stay. You can't stay here, bro. No way. You can't stay here. You know, Mbappe has to leave. As for Neymar, I couldn't give a crap. Anthony, I couldn't give a crap. And also Anthony Badani here again says, thank you for the dub. Mbappe and Neymar leaving PSG. I don't know why they would stay. Anthony Badani, I don't give a crap what Neymar does. Mbappe, leave. Mbappe, leave at once. I'm begging you. Mbappe, you cannot stay. Neymar, you can drown in baguettes for all I freaking care, bro. I couldn't give a damn about you. I don't care. But the prodigy, bro, leave, bro. PLH Soccer, man. Thank you for the snack. Thank you for the snack, PLH Soccer. Compare how Bayern celebrated 8-2 quarterfinal win and how LSG celebrated their quarterfinal win over Bayern. That tells you about LSG's mentality. They're a young club, so I can give them the benefit of the doubt of being a young club and being a lot younger than Bayern, who are steeped in history. But Bayern Munich are professionals. And Bayern Munich, even after 8-2, boom. Look at what Germany did to Brazil, 7-1, boom. But LSG, these guys, they're vibes. And because they're vibes, because you lack true hardcore professionalism, you will celebrate the smallest things. From YSK Jackson, man, thank you for the dub. Left Barca and Nike still in Cristiano and Messi's shadow. Bro, he's not in anyone's shadow. He's a loser. Okay? He's a loser. That's all I care about. The guy is a freaking loser, man. He's not in anyone's shadow. The guy is a grade A loser, man. From Ivorian Child, who says, Icardi, effectively known as Cardi B, was about as useful as the P in psychology. So Icardi, effectively known as Cardi B, was about as useful as the P in psychology. PSG should have run it with 10 men. They were playing with 10 men. Icardi played 61 minutes because he's Argentine. So Pochettino is Argentine, Icardi is Argentine, and you played an adulterer for 61 minutes. That's it. But 1,000% he did not deserve to play that long, man. Guy's a clown, man. From Jorge Meja, talk about Poch. Keep it real. Dude was a clown for playing Kane in that 2019 final for Tottenham. And you really rocked up to a second leg game with a cross on the Inshallah. And for 90 minutes, you couldn't register a shot on target. I had no clue what PSG were trying to do. I think Pochettino just said, go out and just play. There was no specific plan. And even when you look at Tottenham, was there a specific plan? Let's keep it real. That semi-final, was that Pochettino's tactics or was just that Lucas Moura? It was Lucas Moura. Oh, who you benched in the final. You guys are fraud, bro. From Kian Motagi, thank you for the dub, Kian Motagi. They can... Kian Motagi, what? So Kian Motagi says they can still win Uber Eats though. Kian, wow. Kian, I think you need to read the room. From YSK Jackson, who says, HH, you have to abduct Pep before the final. YSK, he's in the final, bro. And he's one step closer to making me do one of the most difficult streams of my career. I'm not sure if it can be stopped. So I'm just trying to psychologically prepare myself for the worst. Basically. Simple. Not complicated. I'm just trying to psychologically prepare myself for the worst. From Alec, the new LL is Neymar Lannister. Yes. So whenever people now use LL, please use the word Neymar Lannister. Guys, please. Members, the Neymar emoji has been updated. Please, I want to see that Neymar emoji. Members, throw down on those emojis. Throw down on those emojis, man. Throw doan on those Neymar emojis. Please. I want to see those Neymar emojis in the chats, man. From Trey K, thank you for the dub, Trey K. You have to show the chat the vid I sent of you dancing. Oh, why? Which vid is that? Where did he send it to? Did he send it to Twitter or something? You have to tell me where you sent it to. Which vid of me dancing? From Chris OO. Chelsea better win the UCL, HH, because I'm not having a Man City versus Madrid final. Chris, we will do our best. We will do our best and we will try our hardest, but it ain't going to be easy. But I assure you, hand on heart, we will try our hardest to beat Madrid and get into that final. But Chris, I mean, just word of notice is that if Chelsea's dream is stopped by Pep Guardiola, I don't know how I'd react. I don't know how I'd react, bro. From Yasser Side, man, thank you for the snack. Thank you for the snack, Yasser Side. Mbappe, please leave. Yes. He must leave. Get the heck out of the circus called LSG. Prodigy needs to save his footballing career. It's already over for Neymar. Yasser Side, well said. Well said, bro. Prodigy, you must leave this summer. You must leave this summer. Don't you dare put pen. If Mbappe signs a contract extension, I will induct him. I will induct him just out of impulsive anger. Neymar, forget that guy. But Mbappe, save your career. You can still be saved. You can still be saved. From Dajo RF, man, thank you for the dub. I'm convinced that Diaz is related to Maldini, bro. Ruben Maldini? Ruben Maldini? Should he be called Ruben Maldini? That was a big time performance, bro. That was a big time performance. The guy said, "What's up?" He said, "Freaking what's up?" And that guy was superb. Maldini would be proud. Yes, Said again with the snack, man. Thank you, yes, Said, man. Neymar at Barcelona was better. I'm not hearing it. He was more disciplined at Barcelona and more effective. Let's be real. Stop lying to yourself, people. I will still say that Neymar is better at PSG. They just need a better manager. You need a manager who will make the team more effective and Neymar more effective. Neymar has been able to show his full skill range attacking wise in the free role given to him at PSG, which he didn't show at Barcelona. The issue is Neymar's allowed to do everything he wants, and there isn't a proper defined system. It's a bunch of individuals just playing for the sake of playing. And I've always said that if PSG gets a Pep, a Mourinho, a disciplinarian who will take no crap, boom. Tuchel and Pochettino, they're not alphas. They're not alphas. Which is why they got run over. Same thing with Emery. And from Wisely Jackson says, HH, I feel like the web stream is inevitable, bro. YSK, man. Let me switch. Let me switch cameras, man. YSK. I am fearful. I am fearful, bro, of the web stream happening, man. And inevitable is a very strong word. Inevitable is a very, very strong word indeed. But we might be getting there. We might truly be getting there, man. So but inevitable is a strong word. But YSK Jackson, I'm looking at it as a very good team. But see, I'm looking at the favorites. I'll keep real with you, guys. I'm not going to mince words. I think we are looking at the favorites. We're looking at the favorites. So whether Real or Chelsea gets into the final, this is the team to beat. That was a big team performance. PSG are a bunch of clowns. I get it. They're a bunch of clowns. But we have to credit what City did. That was a big-time, big boy performance by Man City. It was a big-time, big boy performance by Man City, man. All right, let's see. All right. From Martin Rosario, man. Pep gonna win the CL at the expense of Chelsea. Martin Rosario, F you, bro. F you. Screw you. And also, since you said Martin Rosario, I'm glad you lost the $500 because that's just me. That is just me. Okay, Martin Rosario, that's very harsh. That's very harsh. You know how much I want this CL. And I'll say it again, man. If City are the team to stop Chelsea. I'll take that. I will take that personally. I will take that personally. Yeah. So I take that real question. If they're the dudes to stop them. Really personally, man. From the undisputed, Foden reminds me of Paul Gascoigne and John Barnes. I don't like comparing guys to the guys. Foden is just his own player. He's his own man, his own player, confidence in his own skin. And Foden is Foden. Foden is Foden. So yeah, man. Don't compare it to a Gascoigne or a John Barnes. I think Foden is just forging his own elements and his own self. And again, 20 years old. 20 years old. And he's playing football. And see, this is what people forget. He was one of the best players at a under-17 World Cup. So when you ball at a World Cup, that's key. Remember, Messi won, I think he won the under-21s for Argentina. So once you're balling at a World Cup for your age group, you've got a certain quality of you. So I don't care what you do in like a youth team. Once you're balling at the World Cup, you've got that certain quality about you. From Wisky Jackson says, these bricks kit is now a TikTok accessory. First of all, I mean, I hardly use TikTok, and if I see this clown's kit in that TikTok accessory, I'll just throw it into the bin. From Wisky Jackson again says, HH, can you implement tactics with Neymar? You make it very clear. Either you listen, because I'll make it very clear with Neymar. If you keep dribbling in your own half and make ill-advised decisions, I will sub you off. And I'll just make it very clear. Say, you can dribble in these areas and you have to pass the ball here. If you keep making poor decisions and dribbling in your own area and making ill-advised dribble attempts, I will sub you off. And I'll make it very, 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 very clear. And I say, and if I'll get sacked for that, oh, fine. As a manager, I am not accepting a player doing that. Hell no. From YB Jeremy, Pep is one win away from being Moo's legal guardian. YB Jeremy. Yeah. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough, but it's gonna be it's gonna be real tough, man. It's gonna be real tough because I refuse to put Pep over I refuse to put Pep over Mourinho. I refuse. But 3 is more than 2. 3 is more than 2. And I will leave it at that. Albert Cardenius, Mounts greater than Neymar? Yes. Yes. As of right now, Mount is. As of right now, is Neymar better than Young? Let's talk about it. As of right now, I'm taking See, Werner may be trash. At least he tries to be useful. As crap as it, at least he's trying to be useful. Neymar, you're of no use. You are of no effective use. So screw you, man. From Hassan, hey Hassan, thank you for the dub. Diaz was money. Can't be reactionary. VVD still top. Hassan, you are speaking as a Liverpool fan, so you don't count. Me as a complicated Chelsea fan, I can talk, and only guys who are non so only guys who are non-Liverpool fans or non-City fans should speak. And it's close. VVD is supremely amazing for Liverpool, supremely amazing. But VVD never had a game like that. It's real. VVD never had a game like that. And you could have a situation where City could win three trophies. Premier League, Papa John's Cup, and the Champions League off the back of what this dude did. So VVD was VVD ever behind 3 trophies in a single season? Me not think so. From Obina Ohaka, Pep has the ability of buying players around 50 million and their value skyrockets the next season. Great coach. As much as I think that this guy's arrogance and so forth, I cannot front on how good of a coach he is. I can't. And Pep improves players. And Pep is definitely one of the best coaches in the world. In terms of just improving players, taking players to the next level, he's definitely one of the best coaches in the world. And I can't front. I can't front, bro. I can't front, you know. So, like, as crap as Sterling was the season, Sterling before he met Pep was from the road. And he then made Sterling a supreme amazing player. But Pep didn't tell Sterling to miss an open goal in a Champions League quarterfinal. So, from RD717, man, thank you for the dub. Even Sir Alex Ferguson couldn't relinquish LSG today. Fergie, that could never happen under Fergie's watch. No way. Never. Fergie would have screamed at Neymar. Basically, Fergie would never be in this position because Fergie would never be in a position where there's a player that is above him and above reproach. No. When you go to PSG, it's always that Neymar is above you, and you have to acquiesce yourself to Neymar, which is a bullcrap. Based on the stunt that he just pulled, Neymar, you better humble yourself. You better humble yourself. From Natsa, man, thank you for the dub, Natsa. You said we couldn't make a final. Shush. Ruben Diaz is the best centre-back in the world. Respect. He's generational. By the way, Pep is one step away. Natsa, I never said you couldn't make a final. But Natsa, yes, unfortunately, I cannot clown you about being a non-seal finalist. And it pains me. It pains me greatly because I love to clown you about you speaking without ever reaching a final. So Natsa, congratulations. You reached the semi. Well, you reached your second semi, and now you reached the final. And Natsa, if you win this, Natsa, I can't allow you in any hangouts, bro. Don't take it personally, but Natsa, I can't allow you to in any hangouts because only I get to gloat. I don't like other people gloating, so I can't allow you into the hangout. From Wesley Jackson, H, would you allow Lema's family to visit him? Nope. You allowed no visitors whatsoever. He will stay there by himself and he will starve. Because that's what he fully deserves, man. So someone sent something in my DM. Okay, well, let me go. Look, oh no, that's not me, man. And I've seen that video before. It's a video of a guy with shades dancing. Okay, every black guy with shades ain't half hope. So Trey K, that ain't me. Okay, I know it's may look like me. Trey K, that ain't me, bro. Okay, that is not me. I fully assure you that is not me. True City fan, man. What up, True City fan? True City fan. Remember, check out his channel, man. Quality channel, Man City channel, True City fan. So True City fan says Mahrez is that dude. Foden is England's golden boy. Well, the English maybe they would say otherwise. Diaz is the best centre back in 2021. Mahrez, clutch. You know, like people talked a lot about what Salah did, but Salah did not come as clutch as what Mahrez has just done. You know, because Mahrez came big time in both legs. And he scored 3 goals in both of those legs, you know. So Mahrez has really shown up. And this goes to show that this was a great signing. This was a great signing by Man City, but that's what I want to see. I told you, and people keep saying that I can be broken record, but I don't care about you scoring against Southampton or Norwich, man. That's irrelevant to me. My thing is the quality of opposition and the stage, the stakes, the competition. He said, "What's up?" Mahrez has said, "What's up?" So for me, Mahrez, I'm looking at Mahrez differently now. I'm sorry. I apologize. I am looking at Riyad Mahrez different because Riyad Mahrez has risen in my estimation because he was always a quality player. He destroyed the eye test. The guy is like a 76, 77% on the eye test. So boom. But I was like, what are his big moments? Obviously, he put a dagger into the hearts of your boy Nigeria in the AFCON, led Algeria to an AFCON win. And if City win the CL, I mean, he's easily has to get an African Player Award, but Mahrez right now, he's bowling. Mahrez is bowling. Unfortunately, he's England's. This is one of England's best players. But the issue, true City fan, is England's manager is a clown. He's a clown that is unseasoned. Okay, he's an unseasoned clown, and he does not understand what technique is. So he will not understand how to use a player like Foden, who has skills and technique for days. But yeah, the guy's quality. Diaz was money. That was a imperious, superb, amazing performance by Diaz. Superb. Deserves his tier 1 status. From the Undisputed, who says, we need a top 5 managers of all time hangouts. Undisputed, we're going to save that let's save that after the CL final. Because I believe that we will have to address this. Because if Pep wins the CL, the manager pyramid is getting reshuffled. It's getting reshuffled. And it's getting reshuffled in a way that I don't think I would approve. It may get reshuffled in a way that I wouldn't like, but guys, that's why there's narratives. That's the whole point of a narrative. These narratives exist because of the huge consequences that could happen within the footballing ecosystem. That's why these narratives exist. You know, winning these competitions changes how people perceive you and changes the football dialogue that we have. So these matches matter. What Mahrez did matter. What Foden did matter. And what Diaz did matter. It matters because of the narratives. And these narratives have huge earth-shattering consequences. From YSK Jackson, man, thank you for the dub. HK Jackson. HH, not going to lie, is looking bad for Fergie and Mo. YSK, man, we need to wait until after the CL final. But Fergie and Mo, you should start sweating. You know? Fergie and Mo, you've got to start sweating. I mean, we will critique it and we'll talk about it. I will try and discredit him. I will try and pick holes. I will try and pick holes. Guys, I told you, I'm petty. But Fergie and Mo, you've got to start sweating. Because if Pep gets his third CL, and YSK Jackson again says Fergie would have killed Neymar on the pitch. There is no chance in hell he would have allowed that. No chance in hell he would have allowed that. No way in hell. So guys, man, we've got 600 dudes in here. Guys, drop that like button, guys. If you're new, subscribe. If you're new, hit the subscribe button because, guys, we're coming back here tomorrow night. Guys, come back. And guys, remember, join me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch because tomorrow, Chelsea against Real Madrid. Chelsea against Real Madrid. I'll be live on Twitch. So join me and follow me on Twitch right there. Follow me on Twitch for the watch along with me on Twitch for Chelsea and Real Madrid. And remember to like the video and subscribe. Like that video and subscribe. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up, man, and subscribe. You know, remember to subscribe and like that video. Hit that like button, man. City, well done. City, congratulations, man. City fans, you are in a CL final. How does it feel? How does it feel? Shout out to D'Angelo. You're in a CL final. Congratulations, you. Because I know we want to clown guys and so forth, but guys, we City winning the Champions League, that's a discussion. That is a discussion. Because guys, I don't think you understand how it changes the debates. Because De Bruyne, Champions League winner, it changes the De Bruyne Pogba debates. I still think Pogba wins, but it changes the debates. If we now say De Bruyne, Champions League winner, You know, it changes the debate. Foden, a Champions League winner. Diaz Champions League. I mean, Mahrez Champions League winner. So guys winning a Champions League for Man City, it changes the debate and it changes the discussion. And City, they want this. Man City, you are one game away from seriously changing the dialogue. You're one game away from seriously changing that dialogue. One game away, bro. One game away from seriously becoming almost immortal. From Jithid MCFC. Shout out, thank you for the dub. All I'm saying is VVD, put your treble on the table. Well, my dear friend, Mr. Jithin, you haven't yet what's it called? You haven't yet done your whole thing, bro. So you've not yet won that treble. And also no, Jithin as well. Let's keep it real. This is not a treble. If they win the Champions League and of course the league, it's not a treble. A treble is your main domestic cup. It's your main domestic cup. It is the league and it's the Champions League. But I will still attend that. Even if they don't do that, I feel that Diaz has shown more in this season as a defender than VVD. Because VVD transformed it, but I think I've seen more defending from Diaz than I think I've seen from VVD. Trey K says, show the video. Trey K, YouTube, a bunch of pricks. Anytime I show vids, they will get my account and they will pimp slap me. You know, so Trey K, trust me, I know I'd like to show the vid, but if I show the vid, this whole stuff, I can't tempt things with these because they have shot me down too many times. They have shot me down way too many times. So YouTube just does not like your boy, bro. He does not like your boy. J Jokin says, to check your Insta DM. What is in my Insta DM? Hopefully it's nothing illegal. And he won it. There we go. Deserved. Very much deserved, man. So yeah, I think he basically sends me a thing of Diaz with the Man of the Match award. Deserved. Fully deserved. And I'm happy. I'm always happy whenever you see defenders win it. Fully deserved. It would have been crazy if they'd given it to Mahrez because he scored two goals. 100% deserved, man. From Trudon. Mahrez is Salah ordered from Wish. Look, Trudeau, I hope you're not trying to tell me that because I'm not sure what Wish is, but I hope, because I know Trudeau, I know you're a Liverpool fan, but you're not honestly telling me that Salah is a better footballer than Mahrez. Now, Salah may be may be able to score more goals. Mahrez, there's no discussion. Mahrez is easily the superior football player. Like, there is no discussion. He's easily the most superior football player. And for me, what he did in both of these legs is more clutch than what Salah has ever done in the CL. I'm just keeping it to stack. No offense to Salah. Salah is still the superior goal scorer, but no. What Mahrez has done in these two legs is clutch. And also Mahrez, even before these two legs, I always say that Mahrez was always the superior player. In terms of just football, Mahrez is the superior player. Salah is the better goal scorer. Okay, I tell you that. So Salah is easily the better goal scorer. Salah is an amazing goal scorer, but for football overall, ball control, balance, football IQ, walking in tight spaces, technique, and so forth, Mahrez wins it. From your boy Jithin MCFC, man. Thank you for the dub, Jithin MC. Would Salah win less the Premier League? Did Salah captain Egypt to win the AFCON? Mahrez versus Salah debate is so dead. There's still a debate. They still have a debate. And also, my thing about that is Salah, could he win the last? He may still could. You never know. Because Vardy was a huge part of that, and so was Kante. But I think that Mahrez is a different player because Mahrez is a creator and he's a much more creative kind of player, and he's a goal scorer and a provider as well. And that was what made him so good for Leicester City. So there is still a debate. You can have a debate. I think Mahrez wins the debate, but you can have the debate. From Pand Phillips says, Neymar will now get comfort from his sister in bed. Okay, I think we might be crossing the line a little bit over there, man. So, because let me ask you guys a question right now. Guys, remember, guys, hit that like button, guys, and subscribe. If you're new, subscribe. Remember to hit that like button as well, guys. Remember to hit that like button, man. Let me ask you guys this, man. With regards to PSG, is it time to end it? The whole project. It's a wrap. End it. Like, this was a nice dream and so forth, but end it. But here's the thing, though. PSG, you want to have your cake and eat it. So you want to have superstars act however they want, and you want the players and superstars to be king without any proper discipline, but you also want to win the Champions League. It doesn't work that way. Sorry, it doesn't work that way. And I think that is what the Galacticos found out. But even the Galacticos still managed to somehow get a CL, what's it called, in O2. And did this thing. But the idea of the Galacticos was, oh my gosh, we're just going to dominate and win everything because we are so good. But what football has always shown us time and time again is discipline, 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 discipline. Just having Neymar on Mbappe will not win you a Champions League, because you will have to run up against a team that will beat you. Because against a proper team, they will have an answer of nullifying Neymar and Mbappe. This isn't basketball. In basketball, you can't stop Jordan. Jordan is always going to get his. You can't stop Kyrie. You can't stop LeBron. So having a superstar in basketball, that can change things. In football, the pitch is too big. There are 22 players, and there are far more variables, and the sport is a lot more difficult, is a lot more intricate. So PSG's idea, of course, I support the idea. Let's have a superstar team, and let's have a team that plays great at entertaining football with quality players. Yes. But you must have a manager that instills discipline into that team. You have to have that. You have to have discipline in the team. So you can have all the superstars in the world, but you simply must have discipline. So my thing is that if you're not going to have discipline in PSG, end it. End it. That team is never winning a Champions League. Never. It's never happening. Because they're always going to run up against a good quality team, and they're going to get beat. Oh, they'll beat riff-raff teams here and there, but they'll always run up against a good quality team and get beat. That team was going to lose to Bayern Munich. Full-strength Bayern Munich with Lewandowski, Gnabry, Goretzka, they would lose. 100%. 100%. They got lucky that they didn't face a full-strength Bayern Munich. And they were lucky they didn't face a full-strength Bayern Munich. And the Bayern Munich, who were missing their 3 attacking players, were still 1 goal away from taking them out. And Choupo-Moting scored in both legs. You allowed Choupo-Moting to score in both legs. We have to ask the question that for PSG, disband it. Because for me, Mbappe, you would be foolish to stay. I get it, you're French. I get it, PSG is a representation of France. And I get it, you feel some pride with Liga, and you want to represent Liga. But Mbappe, you have to worry about number one. You can't just worry about France. Let France worry about themselves. You have to worry about number one. This is a sinking ship. Or this ship is going nowhere. Because there is no football club in this. All this is a brand. Every club right now, of course, is a brand. Of course, they're a brand. But it's a brand married with football. Real Madrid is a brand, of course. And Perez very knows very well it is a brand that he's very aware of. But there is still a football club within that brand. Barcelona, my gosh, that's a huge brand. I mean, we know that. But still a brand married with a football club. This has no football club within it. And you really believe that because you're PSG, You believe in your arrogance that because we are Paris Saint-Germain with Neymar, Mbappe, Verratti, we will just win a Champions League like that. Nah. You've got to work for it. And you've got to really want it. It's not about saying you want it, you've got to really, really want it. And Man City really wanted it. Man City really wanted it. From Footy Wizard Man, thank you for the snack, Footy Wizard, who says we can also get one over PSG by winning the UCL on the first try. So we can also get one over PSG by winning the UCL on the first try, winning the oil money race. Yeah, man. This was El Cachico or El Oilico. So yeah, this will be City's first attempt at trying to win it, as in their first time that they're in a final. And for me, I feel that City are in a stronger position. They're in a much stronger position than they're in a stronger position than PSG were, because I felt that PSG, it was even, but Bayern were slight favorites based off what they were doing to teams and who they had faced. City will be favorites, whoever they face. Whether it's Chelsea or Real Madrid, they'll be favorites. So, and they know this. And Pep knows this. Hence why they're like, oh my gosh, we can really win this at our first attempt, being in a final. And I think Pep is pretty all right at finals, though. I think Pep is pretty all right at finals, So, but it's the fear, man. It's the fear. I just have to emotionally prepare myself for Pep winning that third CL, man. From 3 arrows pointing upwards, like it's literally just 3 arrows pointing upwards. Oh, that's this guy's name. What dialogue? KDB has been clear of Pogba for years. According to who? Pogba has a World Cup. Pogba scored in a World Cup final. Pogba has been to a CL final before. Oh, De Bruyne, hello, welcome to a CL final. So no. I've always said Pogba is better than De Bruyne. But De Bruyne has really shown up. And I think the debate is getting a lot more closer now, because based on what De Bruyne has done in these last few CL games, the discussion is getting closer now. Because we are seeing a guy man up and grow some balls in the biggest games now. So when we might have to slightly adjust that Kevin De Bruyne this discussion. We may have to just tweak it a bit slightly for sure. From YSK Jackson, man, thank you for the dub. Thoughts on Moo joining the prostitutes? Oh, the pro-62s. Now that's clever. Joining the pro-62s in Rome. He's back. Uncle Moo is back. Uncle Moo is back. There was no way Uncle Moo was ever going to lie down. And as I said in my tweets, as long as he is supported properly, Moo can say what's up for sure. And from Milinko Savage, man, thank you for the snack. Thank you for the snack. Matea Kezman is better than Neymar. First in his name, brick in his honor. I think maybe Freddie Adu is better. Milinko, man, if I was Neymar, I wouldn't go on social media for at least a week, because this guy's gonna get clowned. This guy is gonna get clowned, deservedly so. Deservedly so. This guy is gonna get clowned, man. This guy is gonna get fully clowned, deservedly so, because that was a pathetic. Because I think the best word is disgraceful. It was a disgraceful performance, because you want your star player to inspire you by doing the right things, making the right footballing decisions. That's what you want your star player to do. And this dude was dribbling into cul-de-sacs. He was getting dispossessed in his own half. He was trying tricks that made no sense. He was dribbling for the sake of dribbling. He was taking ill-advised dribbles. And when you know that your team needs a goal, he was just trying to show off. He was just trying to show off. So, of course, on one hand, you can admire someone's risk taking and then start trying to force the issue. But another time, you have to be clever. You have to be intentional. You have to approach this in a mature manner. And he did not approach this in a mature manner. Simply not. So that is why, for me, disgraceful. And yes, Mateo Kezman, Neong, Werner, anybody, put them above him. What's the name of that dude? Ben Taker. Neymar right now, he's at the bottom of the barrel. He's on the floor. The guy's on the freaking floor. From Weinske Jackson, who says, any top player who joins LSG needs to be inducted. Nah. Nobody's joining these guys. Nobody's joining these guys. Like, these guys right now, they're a joke. They're a complete and utter joke. Because who in their right mind will want to join these jokers? Who? Please tell me who. Nobody. Nobody will want to join these clowns, because you've shown yourselves to be complete and utter clowns. Total clowns. Clowns who are unprofessional. I think the key thing is you can tell that the manager has no control. In any club, the manager is king. And as king, you can tell, okay, as an individual, because Ronaldinho was given freedom to express himself and to interpret the game, because Rijkaard believed in his ability. And Rijkaard gave him that freedom, but Rijkaard was still king. And there was still a blueprint that Ronaldinho had to follow, that Rijkaard gave. So, yes, Dino had a free role within reason. Messi has a free role. Messi can do whatever he wants, but it's still within reason, because Messi is still trying to be effective. Yes, I can go to the left wing, right wing, I go into the midfield, I can go wherever I want, I can do whatever I do, but I'm still trying to be effective. I'm still trying to make plays in order to help my team win, trying to create situations, create triangles, create scenarios in order to unlock this defense. Ronaldinho, I'm trying to create things, create ways, make things happen to make my team win. So I'm still trying to do effective things. Neymar was not trying to be effective. It was a very haphazard, cumbersome way of trying to get back in the game and trying to beat a very, very well-coached team, Oh, wow. From Trey K, who says, off topic, who do you have winning the NBA title? If LeBron is injured, I am going to say the Nets. If the Nets are fully healthy, the Nets. If LeBron is healthy, then the Lakers. If LeBron isn't healthy, 76ers, no, I'm going to say that the Nets. The Nets. Specifically, if they have all of their key guys in there, so Kyrie, Harden, and Durant, it has to be the Nets. They're too good. Too good. But that's if the Nets are fully healthy. If they're not fully healthy, it's anyone's then. It's anyone's. Jazz. So, actually, not Jazz. I mean, maybe 76ers, but no. It's the Nets to lose if LeBron is still not healthy enough. They're those ones, man. From Orion, man. Thank you for the job, Ryan. What happens if Zidane snatches Pep's chain? Ryan, we're jumping ahead of ourselves here, because Real Madrid still have to deal with Chelsea. They still have to deal with Chelsea. But it'll be to a big time. But Pep has snatched. If we look at what happened last time, Pep snatched Zidane's chain. He snatched his chain last year. So if Real make that final, Pep and City will know that, oh, we know how to beat these guys. And it's pretty much the same team, So they'll feel confident that they can beat them. Say, we've beaten these guys before, so surely we can do it again. And from Weinske Jackson, man. By the way, don't you dare mention Larko Ratti as an elite. He had a tough game. I understand. He was not as bad as Neymar. That I will not accept. Bring on the insults and the abuse. He was not as bad as Neymar. I'm sorry, he was not as bad as Neymar. From Chainsaw DH Man says, Madrid win, I'll chainsaw King Imbani in the members' hangouts. Oh my God. Oh yeah, because in the members' hangouts, we had a nice little discussion about the games today and so forth. Yeah, I need to actually post that on the member statement. But yeah, we had a nice little interesting discussion there. And I think King Imbani was very confident that Chelsea would beat Real Madrid. Okay, I don't really share that supreme confidence, but he was super, super confident that they would win, man. So, guys, man, remember, hit those like buttons, guys. Hit those like buttons, guys. Hit those like buttons, man. Verratti had a decent first half. Yeah, man. Guys, let's keep it real, man. Verratti wasn't trash. He wasn't trash, man. He wasn't trash, man. Let's just keep it real. He was not trash. I think we have 35 members now. So there are 20 Patreon members and 35 YouTube members, man. So yeah, we are building up, guys, building up, guys. I didn't even really talk about it, man. Di Maria deserved the sending off. Like, all I needed to do was look at the replay, and he deserved it. Di Maria was all right. Like, Di Maria was all right. Di Maria was all right. Oh, LSK relax with see, I shouldn't have give you that Tobotimo emoji. Di Maria before the sending off was all right, but that was a stupid sending off. That was an utterly stupid sending off, man. Utterly stupid. Made no sense whatsoever. From Totally Awesome, man. Thank you for the dub, Totally Awesome. Poch said, Poch said they dominated City in both legs. You see, this is why we call him Lochetino. So if there's any reason why we call him Lochetino, this is why. How do you dominate without having a shot on target? I'm waiting. Oh, you want me to say it? Okay, I'll say it again. I'll say it slower. How did you dominate without having a shot on target? You see, all I want to hear from Pochettino is we lost to the better team. We made critical mistakes in the first leg. Second leg, we were outplayed. See, first leg, you can maybe lean on, we made mistakes, we made our own doing. Second leg, you got well and truly beaten. Well and truly beaten. Because you now coming up with excuses, or now saying that, we dominated them, you look like a clown. You look like a complete and utter clown. So yeah, that's just nonsense, man. From Abracadabra. Surely this is the end of the prodigy and Neymar. I think Poch should get his own players, Son, Kane. And HH, why are you not clowning Di Maria? So let me pick at this carefully. Thank you, Mr. Abra, for the dub. How's this the end of the prodigy when he played no part in that masquerade? It's probably the end of Neymar, for sure. Because remember, like, the whole notion was, oh my gosh, Neymar, he has always been to a final. He's always been to every single time that he's played. Every single time that he has played for PSG and he's been on the pitch, they've always reached the final. Well, that stopped, and that went up in flames. That really went up in flames, and it was really embarrassing what happened to this dude. PSG wouldn't allow him to just bring in Son and Kane because PSG are a brand. Hence why they need Mbappe and Neymar to stay so they can keep on selling shirts. Kane and Son are not marketable. Okay. So unless Pochettino wants to get Messi or Haaland or so forth or Jao Felix, no, they're not signing off on Son and Kane. That's the signing of guys that are marketable, which is the issue with these guys that they're not realistically going about it the right way of wanting to win the seal. Because you want your cake and eat it. You want to be cool, marketable, and branded, but you also want to be a football club that wants to win a Champions League. It has to be one or the other. If you want to win the Champions League, you're going to have to give him a manager agency and actually build an actual proper effective team that's going to win this thing. Why is Icardi in this? Why did Icardi play 61 minutes? Why? You're a whole PSG and you don't have a striker. And why not clowning Di Maria? There's nothing to clown Di Maria for. All I can say is because Di Maria again was one of PSG's best attacking players. At least he was doing more effective stuff than what Neymar did. But all I can say is frustration and stupid, because by doing that you effectively ended any chance or opportunity of your team getting back into the game. So red card in the first leg, red card in the second leg, and you could just see that they lost their heads. They completely lost their heads. So there's nothing to really clown him for. It's a bad, embarrassing, disgraceful way to go, man. It's a really bad and disgraceful way to go. Guys, man, keep hitting that like button, guys. Get those likes up, guys. Get those likes up, guys. Get those likes up, man. From RD717, man, thank you for the dub. If Chelsea delivers a lap stream, God save us all from what HH is going to do. RD7, I don't even want to go there. RD7, I really don't want to go there, man, because I don't want to go there. And RD7, see, the thing is that RD7, please, I am begging you. Real Madrid is a whole ball of wax because basically after I'm done here, I've got to now start editing the Chelsea Real Madrid game. So we need to now deal with those without 90 minutes, perhaps even more, that game is not going to bring. But I mean, if Chelsea win, and that's a huge if. RD7, don't do this to me. Don't. Because what I've learned in life is don't overreach. Because if you now overreach and that's it's not going to happen. Baby steps, day by day, second to second. Live within the present. Live within the now. Don't overstep things. Do not overstep things. Just take it easy. Assess and deal with what is directly in front of you. Don't deal with stuff that is miles away. Deal with what you can see in your face. Don't look beyond what is in your face. Deal with what's in your face right now. So, let's just Madrid. From your boy Trick, from your boy Trey K. I reveal if Chelsea make the finals. No. I will never remove the only way I'm removing my shades is if Nigeria win the World Cup. If Nigeria win the World Cup, the shades come off. If Chelsea win the CL, I will probably just dance for an hour straight. Probably. I might do, From Dennis Boer. Maybe if Chelsea win the CL, I might do it with a wig. Because I've still got my fake wig. I'm doing with the wig. Yeah, no, nothing about it. But this is all because it's never going to happen. So, but what am I saying? From Dennis Bohr, my football hub member Dennis Bohr, who says, HH, Cristiano Ronaldo could not only win the Euros, but also the World Cup as well. That Portuguese team is ridiculous in every position. Yeah, no. Look, we have discussed this. Is that look at what Diaz did, but on the Silva also played pretty well. I know how talented João Felix is, and they've got so many options. They've got so many options. It is a very, very deep squad, and they have one of the best squads at the Euros. So for me, come the Euros and the World Cup next year, they'll definitely be a team to watch for sure. For sure, they'll definitely be one of the main teams to watch, man. Yeah, and this could be a team that could deliver Cristiano another Euros and a freaking World Cup. Because I mean, if he gets his pause on that World Cup, yeah, man, that is a conversation that I don't want to have, bro. That is a conversation that I don't want to have. So, guys, man, keep hitting that like button, guys. Keep hitting that like button, amigos. And remember, guys, follow me on Twitch, man. Tomorrow, Chelsea versus Real Madrid from 8 p.m. Twitch watch along, man. Twitch watch along from tomorrow at 8 p.m. at 2000 hours, man. Follow your boy on Twitch. Follow your boy on Twitch. From YSK Jackson, man. Imagine Kane trying to say ici c'est Paris. Ici c'est Paris. No, but that's what I said. Ici c'est Paris. Yeah, so. But let's not tease how he talks. So I'm sure he would have a beautiful word like ici c'est Paris. So I think he'll have a lovely voice. From Brian K002. Where are the bricks that said PSG 3, City 0? Osasuna on tape. Osasuna said on tape that PSG would win 3-0. He said that on tape. PSG, he said that on tape. So Osasuna needs to answer for his crimes tomorrow, man. He needs to answer for his crimes tomorrow. So basically, Hangouts tomorrow is gonna pop off. The Hangouts tomorrow is gonna pop off. What's on the menu for Neymar in the Brick Academy? Sand? Oh no, grains of sand and cements. A grains of sand, main meal, and a side dish of cements and oil. So and again, I mean, if you drink, it'll probably mess up your whole body and everything, man. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a nasty situation for your boy, man. But yeah, man, as I said again, man, Neymar has to feel ashamed of himself. He has to feel ashamed of himself. Which is why I can't wait until the Hangout, because I need to hear people try and defend him on the Hangout. Because Jujuman is going to be on the Hangout. So Jujuman, because he said that he'll be here on the Wednesday Hangout. So because I am desperate to hear people try and defend this clown, because what I just saw is beyond it is you can't defend that. So my thing is, now, where does this leave Neymar now? Like, in the pantheon of top footballers right now, where does this now leave Neymar? How do we now view this loser? How do we view him now? Because I still feel that he was right to go to PSG. I must say it was still a big boy move that I defend. But if at the end of it, so it's one thing so you went there and you didn't win this year. That's one thing. It's the manner in which it happened. The manner in which it happened and how garbage and unprofessional you were. That's it. It's how garbage and absolutely unprofessional because this is just beyond unprofessional. Beyond unprofessional. Like, just a complete joke. Just a complete and utter joke. And I mean what I said at the start. Don't you dare mention this guy in the same breath as Ronaldinho. Never. Because people were trying to have that debate. Okay, people were honestly trying to have that debate because guys, let's keep it real. Neymar, you rode the coattails of Messi and the Cannibal for that treble. Because people always say, "Oh my gosh, but Ronaldinho flopped in the '06 final." But Dino carried that team on his back. He was the sole superstar. Obviously, Eto'o was an amazing striker, but he was the main man carrying that team on his back. Neymar, you had arguably one of the most talented players of all time, and you had the best striker in the world at the time. See, '06 Eto'o was still very early. Eto'o reached his peak '08 to '09. '10, that was peak Eto'o. '06 Eto'o, he was not the best striker in the world in '06. That was probably Shevchenko, and like Henri. So Dino carried that Barca team on his back by himself. Neymar, you had the greatest help in the world. The best striker in the world in Cannibal Suarez and one of the best players of all time in Messi. So in PSG, this is your team that you carry on your back. And you've shown that you're ultimately a clown. You've shown that you are ultimately a clown. Look at that. Just go and look at that pass that Didio gave to Julie to beat AC Milan in the semi. That's what effectiveness is. That is what effectiveness is, man. So, complete and also clown, man. All right, let's see what are we doing, man. From Milenko Savage, man. Thank you for the dub, Milenko Savage. Putting your hope on Neymar and LSG to win the UCL is. Milenko Savage says, putting your hope on Neymar and LSG to win the UCL is like putting your hope on the electricity not going off in Nigeria while at the barber shop. Really went there, man. Shout out to NEPA, man. Shout out to NEPA. And as unfortunate and as sick as that is, Milenko Savage, it's a great analogy. It's a great analogy. Like, I have as much hope for PSG winning a Champions League as there being lights 24/7, 7 days a week in Nigeria. God, that's a whole different conversation, man. From your boy Young One, man. Thank you for the dub, Young One. CHH, LSG needed goals, not fancy dribbling. Respect Christian. Respect CR7. Let's see, Young One. LSG. My thing here is that I've always appreciated what Cristiano is. He's a goal scorer. And my thing is that you need the Cristianos, you need the Neymars, you need the Ruben Diaz's, you need like the Fernandinhos, you need the good. So you need all sorts. It takes all sorts to make the world. But as we've seen with Juventus, without a Messi, a Neymar, a Modric, a provider for Cristiano, he's pretty much screwed. There's only so much that he can do. He has to now clutch at straws to help them against Udinese because there was nothing he could do against FC Porto. And no, I also say I love because dribbling is always important, but dribbling needs to be married with effectiveness. And the fact that this clown Neymar is not being effective, but yeah, you look at that game and you're like, where are the goals coming from? Who is shooting at goal? And if your striker is an adulterer called Mauro Icardi, you might as well just give up. Well, you might as well just give up. From Wanske Jackson, man, says that HH, I've prayed twice for London Blues. It's time. YSK Jackson, man. London Blues have an almighty task on their hands. It's an almighty task on their hands, man, for the Chelsea London Blues. And it's going to be a titanic battle, man. It's going to be a huge, massive, colossal titanic battle. And guys, remember, the Chelsea Real Madrid preview is going to drop tonight. It's going to drop tonight because as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to go into the editing booth and then we are going to bring up that beautiful thing. So if you stay up late, Chelsea fans, Real Madrid fans, football fans, the Chelsea Real Madrid previews, it's going to be a late one, but it will go up tonight. It will go up tonight. Hopefully, man. So let me round off, man. Take the last few dubs. Any last dubs or any last questions I will take right now before I have to round off and do my thing. Do my thing. But I feel refreshed now. I feel refreshed because I feel that I have been able to just expunge just the nastiness and the crapness that is Neymar from myself. So I feel relieved. I feel exercised. I feel fully exercised of that complete and utter clown. YSK Jackson, thank you for the dub, YSK Jackson. Reckon Neymar and Cristiano could have played together. They could have, and they would have formed a very good partnership. Neymar being the provider, Cristiano finisher. So 100%, that would be a great partnership. And if PSG are smart, gets Cristiano, even at his age, gets Cristiano, team him up with Neymar, you could have a serious team. You could have a serious team because Cristiano needs a provider. For Neymar, you're providing for Lecadi, and Di Maria is not as much of a potent finisher as Cristiano. So, and the other side says, let's be real. If there was ever a time Neymar will win a Ballon d'Or, it will be this season. Copa America and CL, and it's boom, he wins. It's sad, sad, sad. Yes, so you see, right now, for me, because I've got Brazilian roots and so forth, obviously I always want Brazil to do well. Neymar doesn't deserve the Copa America. Neymar doesn't deserve America. Neymar isn't finished. He just needs discipline. He is finished, bro. I don't know whether you got the memo. Dude is finished. I said again, if Ziyech chokes on another semi, relax and chill, man. Relax and chill. CR7 would slap Neymar if he kept dribbling like that. Oh, there would be a fight. There'd be a fight, man. Diaz conceded 0 goals versus Neymar, Mbappe, Haaland. He's been big, man. Homeboy has been big because let's not forget that he kept Homeboy in check. Okay, he kept Homeboy in check, man. He kept Haaland in check. Haaland did not have a sniff. It was Haaland. He kept Haaland in check. He kept Haaland in check, man. So, from YSK Jackson, who says, if Cristiano joins, does Mbappe stay? Idle vibes. But is there enough space? So if Cristiano joins, who gets sacrificed? Is it Di Maria? Is it Mbappe? Because remember, Cristiano plays out wide. He doesn't really play as a striker. So who's the guy that gets sacrificed, man? And would PSG even want a Cristiano? Because I think, would Neymar want a Cristiano? Because I think Neymar wants to be king and he wants the spotlights to be on him. So this is the scenario. From Suleiman, thank you for the dub, Suleiman. Kyle Walker also deserves praise, pace and defending. It was a superb performance by Man City. Absolutely superb, absolutely amazing. Walker again played well, fully well. I like to look. Diaz was a standout, but the unit defensively was amazing. The units defensively for them was amazing. Guys, I've got to go out here and so forth. So, guys, man, remember, like the vid. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. We'll be back here tomorrow night for Chelsea Real Madrid. But before then, remember, at 7 p.m. here on YouTube, we'll be doing the lineup preview. 8 p.m., go onto my Twitch channel. My Twitch link is below in the description box. I'll be on Twitch at kickoff for the Chelsea Real Madrid game. Do the watch along with me. Then we'll be back here after the game around about 10 p.m., 5 past 10, 10 p.m. BST, 5 p.m., 10 p.m. BST. So work out the time zones for wherever you are in the world, and then we'll do that. So, guys, well done, Man City. Well done, Pep. You are one step away from an absolutely incredible, monumental achievement. LSG, you make me sick. You're a bunch of losers. You should be given a 1-year ban. Mbappe, leave light right now. Marco, we still love you. Marquinhos, you're the only guy who can hold your head held up high. Marquinhos is the only person that's going to hold his head up high. Neymar, you filthy, stinking, disgusting piece of